We come to you from inside beautiful new Ford Field for another great matchup. We're nearing the midpoint of the season, and it's been a great year so far. Looks like that trend will continue today. Each of these teams hoping to gain momentum as the Cowboys square off against the Lions. Al Michaels and John Madden here to broadcast this one, brought to you by EA Sports, the company that defines football.
One thing that can turn an average defense into a great one is the guys up front. When you have someone like this who consistently puts pressure on the quarterback, it allows the rest of the defense to drop back in coverage and not have to blitz or pressure as much. And when you can do that, offenses have a tough time getting things done.
The Lions' ground game should be a big factor in the outcome of this one. Now, we've talked about the defense that they'll face, and in order to keep them guessing, this offense will look to mix it up with screens and counters. This will force the defense to tone down their aggressiveness and not overplay anything. It should make for a very interesting matchup.
Wow, those guys got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
The teams have taken the field. We're ready for the kickoff. Let's go to the field. Cundiff will be kicking off.
Up for the kickoff. Number 18, back to return.
Booming kick downfield. The offense heads out onto the field for the first time. They'll go from the I formation. Pass play here on first down. Under pressure. Throwing. Almost got it. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
The Cowboys will be without one of their receivers for this game. He should be fully recovered from his shoulder injury very quickly. They line up in the I formation. Pressure coming. Throws it. Ferguson found a seam in the defense and did a great job bringing the pass in.
That's the kind of timing you can only get through repetition in practice.
John, I think this is a pretty interesting matchup. Could go right down to the wire, and as usual, it's probably the team that makes the fewest mistakes that'll win.
Well, this is a classic example of the very resistible force meeting the utterly movable object.
Stewart setting up play action, looking downfield, rolling.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense.
So it's a 15-yard penalty, not the incidental 5-yard face mask.
He's lucky his head's still on the way he got yanked down there.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Man in motion.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Ain't got nothing. Here comes the heat.
A yard, maybe 2 on the counter play. Eight to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. Cross play to the right. Lost about 2 yards.
The ball carrier, 3-yard loss on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
The 44-yard line.
Come on, D up. Snake eyes.
Schrader comes in motion. Closing in, gets rid of it.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Mad dog over. Set.
Pressure with the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Sideline to sideline. Eagle left.
This one is handed off. Lost some valuable yardage on that run through the middle.
He's got to look to make his move earlier. If he sees guys waiting there in the middle, he's got to look for the cutback lane or bounce it out, looking for a little more room to the outside.
They got nothing. Navy Bull. Set. Hit him low. Hut. Come on, Hut.
Looking downfield, slings it across the middle. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
Hansen comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. And it's up. Splits the uprights, and good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 29, back deep to return.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. So the offense sets up for its first drive of the game.
Number 29 on the return.
It's 1st and 10.
Eagle left.
Carter sets up. Throwing. Almost picked off. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Get at him. Set. Get in there.
Tosses it left. Hammer wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. With the pass, incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 4th down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Going will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
Under pressure, gets the pass off, and he's tackled behind the line. He had a quick release on that pass.
And when you talk about precision passing, that's what you mean.
Only one man in the backfield. Throws it, and he makes the grab. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on the short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
Make it stop.
Harrington sets up. Hand it off to the back. And he stopped at the 46-yard line. Stewart was very determined on that play, John.
Nothing fancy either. He just goes right at the defense to move those chains.
Get at him. Stay at him.
Bulldog under.
Set.
Using motion.
Poke out right. Get the ball. Hut.
Hit him low.
He hands it off. 1 yard gain by the running back.
Right.
9 yards to go. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Set.
Harrington with a man in motion.
Hut. Hut.
They give it to the halfback, setting up play action. Throws it, and it's caught. He has some room. The 10. Touchdown, Detroit. He just put the ball up there, and the receiver ran it all the way in for the score.
That was a great play. That guy just snapped the ball out of the air, tucked it under his arm, and just wasn't going to be stopped till he reached the goal line.
Hansen comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The point after is good. Big drive right there, John, and that defense is really struggling now to make plays.
They're really executing out there. Seems like just about every call they make works to perfection. If the defense can get them the ball back quickly here, they might be able to put this one away very early.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 84.
Nice kick and returnable from the 8. The offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession.
On the return. They'll start the drive at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Hawkeye right. Hit him low.
Set.
Carter with a man in motion. With the carry. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry.
Gain of 4 on the play.
About 6 to go. Ball on their own 28.
Set.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Got the ball. Bring the pain. Set.
Off and running, trying to avoid the hit by sliding feet first.
Right here is how he can hurt you. They get him in a 3rd down situation. And if they can give him a lane to run through, he's going to take it. And right there, he takes it for a big 1st down.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Set.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Closing in. Good coverage scheme there, creating problems for the quarterback.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zones. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completions.
Following the sack, it's 2nd and long.
Bust this grill, D. Get at it. Set.
McGee comes in motion. They'll go with a run once again. Stiff arm. Picks up 5.
42 with the carry. 5-yard gain on the play.
The Lions come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Pressure, gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. They convert for the first down on that throw.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
Detroit has jumped out to an early lead as the first quarter comes to a close with the score 10-0. And we're ready to start the second quarter.
Bust his grill. Get at him.
The Cowboys using motion. Missed tackle. Decent gain, about 4.
On the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 5. Ball on the 44-yard line. Drops back. With the pass, he put everything he had behind that throw.
That's one way to make sure your receiver doesn't drop the ball. You throw it so hard that he has to catch it and self-defend. You just put it right on him.
Toss play to the left. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
Going. Try to have this one stop inside the 10. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch. They'll spot this one where it went out. So they have first and 10 here.
Get in there.
They'll go from the I formation. Man in motion. Under pressure, throwing. This pass is incomplete. Williams was right there to break that play up.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
Set. They got nothing.
He tucks it away. Good gain of about 7 on that play.
7-yard gain on the play.
It's third down with 3 to go. Ball on their own 9.
Snake up. Take him out. Set. Stay after.
Drops back. Pressure coming, and he's tackled behind the line by Ellis. There was nothing open downfield, resulting in a big sack.
This team loves to play zone and pass cover. They'll use the cover 2 on just about any play, relying on the defensive front to create pressure on the quarterback. They'll blitz every now and then to change things up. That's usually inside the 20-yard line and keep the offense off balance.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch.
They'll take over at the 42-yard line. First and 10.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off. Almost intercepted. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. A lot of room to work with.
Whipping on the offense.
That won't help them.
I don't think that was part of the game plan.
It's now 2nd and long after the penalty. Hambrick, the lone back. With the pass, with the adjustment, he has it. He throws a perfect strike.
That was one heck of a throw. You could see him setting for the pass, then boom, it was gone.
Detroit comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Drop back, drop. Ain't got nothing.
Closing in, throws it. He hits his receiver.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Hit the ball.
Good pickup of about 6.
On the carry. Gain of 6 on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind
Ball
us.
on the 17-yard line.
We got nothing.
Dropping back. Pressure. Big opening. He's inside the 10.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. And he gets past that marker and picks up a first down.
It's 1st and goal.
Get in there. Stay out.
Under pressure, throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a catch in the end zone.
That's a guy you better keep an eye on down there in the red zone. He has a knack for finding ways to get open when there's a lot of traffic.
Cundiff comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. The defense did a pretty good job of the position they were put in, but the offense was able to get in for the score.
Those are the kind of touchdowns you have to get. Because if the defense forces a field goal or a turnover, it's really a victory for the other team. And you can often swing momentum the other way.
The kickoff team
Dallas
lines
is
up.
lined up for the kickoff. Number 88, back deep to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 3. Breaks free of the defender. Stiff arm to the ground. Detroit is up by a field goal.
Number 18 on the return.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Catch the ball, man. Set.
Stewart. That's a 3-yard gain.
34 on the run. 3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here.
Tiger out.
Drops back. Pressure coming with the pass. 3rd down upcoming after that incomplete
41
pass.
on the coverage. Third and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Cowboy, come on, D up.
Harry gets set. Tosses it right. 2, maybe 3 yards on the toss.
With the carry. 3-yard gain on the play.
So 2 minutes left before halftime. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 36-yard line. I'll bet you he'll call for a fair catch the next time.
Sometimes you think you've got some room for a return, and the next thing you know, you got a bunch of guys in your face.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 36.
Give it all you got. Set. Hut.
With the pass. Perfect pass. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Dallas. The defender was caught out of position on the score.
Yeah, the defenders were looking one way while the play was going the other.
Cundiff comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The point after is good. 2 consecutive touchdowns gives them the lead.
This is what you love to see as a coach. Your team fighting and fighting, getting you back into the game.
The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 18.
Good distance. From the 9-yard line. He can't wrap him up. Stiff arm to the ground. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out as the offense comes out onto the field again. The backs are lined up in an I.
At the 36-yard line. First and 10.
Closing in, throwing short to his left, right to him. 2-yard gain. He's calling everyone up to the line of scrimmage. With the pass, picked off, and there's a flag.
Offsides. On the defense.
The defender was all over that one.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
They'll need a good pickup here to make their way further downfield, or they'll have to face a 3rd down situation. Harris gets set, drops back, gets rid of it. Good throw. He was able to hit his target, picking up the first in the process.
And that's a case of your receiver knowing where the marker is and the quarterback delivering the pass quickly.
With the throw, drops the interception. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. And when it got to him, it just bounced off his hand.
Dallas with 6 defensive backs. Throwing. Incomplete. Detroit calls a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
If they're going to get the first here, they'll need their offensive line to maintain their blocks and give the quarterback enough time to make a good throw.
The Lions line up in the shotgun.
Get in there, Lon.
Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. He goes to the left side, and it's complete. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chains. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 32-yard line. They're in position for at least a field goal, but will probably try to move it into the red zone with a passing game. The Lions line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback.
32-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Pressure, looking for an option. Uses the pump, gets rid of it, and he hits his target. So they're able to pick up another 1st down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time. You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Floats one into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Big time catch in the end zone, John. Boy, how did he break free?
I think they just lost track of him running around back there. I bet you they keep a better eye on him the next time they get down there near the goal line.
Hansen comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 84. Back
Good kick, should be returnable. From the 2. The 30. The 40. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Dallas. So he scores on an amazing return.
That guy was running so fast, I think he singed the turf.
Cundiff comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 18.
Should be a return here. From the 6-yard line. The passing game is really working for them. We saw that on their last possession as they worked their way down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again here. They're trying to get in range for a last-second field goal attempt before halftime. So they have 1st and 10 here. Stewart, the deep man, gets rid of it. Pass ball's incomplete. He just overthrew that one.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run, but you don't want to lead him that much. One thing you don't want to do when trying to get a late scoring drive is turn the ball over. They're already behind as it is, and they can't afford to be down anymore. So it's all about smart decisions by the offense.
Dropping back. Under pressure, flings it to the outside. Great pass. Gain of a handful.
44 makes the reception. 5-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 6. Ball on the 26-yard line.
As they head to the locker room, good first half with the score, Dallas 21, Detroit 17.
Detroit 17.
So with halftime now over, let's take a look at how both teams performed in the first half. Hansen in to kick this one off.
Number 84.
Nice distance. From the 6. The 30. The 40. The Cowboys will start this drive from the 45-yard line.
On the return.
Well, John, no surprise. Still early in the second half. We talked about it at the beginning. Two teams that are very evenly matched.
Yeah, it's going to come down to who can make a few plays to pull this thing away, because I don't think either one of these teams is very good at playing catch-up.
Carter sets up. Campbell in motion. Off to the back. He's taken down in the backfield by Porchette. The defensive line wins that battle.
And the thing is, that's where it all starts, with alignment. And whoever can take control and dominate in the trenches is going to have a huge advantage over their opponent.
It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 42. Hambrick, the lone back.
14. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Get at him, D.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs. These guys that can shrug off tackles are great to have in your backfield. Some of these guys are big and they just run over the defender. While other guys wait until the defender commits, then they use a move or a juke or a spin to get out of a tackle.
To the air on first down. Gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. He's throwing in. Look at that power. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. And this is the 5th play of this drive. 1. Closing in with the throw. The 20. Can't get it from behind. 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. The quarterback delivered the ball right on time for the touchdown.
Yeah, that guy knew exactly how far he had to go to cross the goal line to get in there for the score.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play call.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 18, back to
He got all of that one. Detroit has to get to work quickly, trailing by 2 touchdowns. So they have 1st and 10 here. That was actually designed for the quarterback to run, and that's just what he did. Crosses it left. Has room. A very well drawn up play.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 32-yard line.
You got him. Set.
Pass play here on first down. Throwing. Perfect throw. 2nd and short, upcoming after a good pickup through the air.
Right here is one of those situations where you can pretty much open up the whole playbook. You can go with a play fake and look for something deep, or you can just run the ball. Just about anything is an option.
About 2 to go. Ball on their own 40.
They got nothing.
Pressure. It's loose. It's picked up. The defender knocked the ball loose, and he turned it over. So after the fumble now, it's 1st and 10.
90 bull. Bust the square. Set. Hut, hut. Eagle left. Hut, hut. Lose it. Run.
Loses one tackle. Can't bring him down. Running back picks up about 7 yards.
7-yard gain on the play. Second and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line.
We got nothing. Set.
He hands it off. Sheds the penalty. Clears the defender. Hammer didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Third and 2.
They give it to the halfback. Fakes the handoff. With the throw, he finds his man. He zipped that one right in there.
That's just a great job by the receiver. Not only was he able to make the catch in the rocket, but he was able to pick up some nice yardage too.
Snake eyes. Here comes the heat.
Passing on 1st down. With the pass, a lot of room. Walker brings him down at the 10-yard line. And it'll be 2nd and less than 2 following that pass for decent yardage.
I'll tell you, when you've got 2nd and short, you can call just about anything and everything. Because if you don't get it on this play, you can always go back out there on 3rd, and you still only need a yard or 2 for the 1st down.
Carter gets set. Hammer it. Nice play fake. Goes to the end zone. It's going the other way.
This is just a beautiful play to force the incompletion. I mean, he gets up high, and he turns what could be a touchdown into a heck of a defensive play.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Only one man in the backfield.
At the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Under pressure, throws it. This one falls incomplete. No catch on that pass play.
He did a nice job of getting in position and giving the quarterback a good target. He just couldn't get it under control.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 20. Stewart, the lone setback. Man in motion.
On the 20-yard line.
Back off, DB.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Ball carrier. 1-yard gain on the play.
The Lions line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
D up. Set.
Pressure coming. Picked off. The defender makes a leaping interception.
Wow, he just jumped right up there and picked that ball off.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
Let's go. Come on.
Hand it off to the back. Good pickup of about 6. We've updated our turnover stat, and it looks like this. In field goal range now. Hammer in the backfield. Closing in to the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. He slips behind the secondary and got open for the touchdown.
Now that's just how they practiced it. They go over this play all the time in practice, and they use it a few times in just about every game. And let me tell you, most of the time it's successful just like that.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. And the extra point is good. Quick strike drive right there. That last touchdown drive took less than a minute off the clock, John.
When you score that quickly, you get the defensive coordinator a little worried. Starts to wonder how his guys gave up a touchdown so fast.
Here's the kickoff
Dallas
team.
is lined up for the kickoff. Number 18, back deep
Short
to the
kickoff from the 10. Their last drive ended with a pick, and the offense right now ready to call their first play on this drive. Tucks it away. They'll bring him down at the 29. The back picks up about 2 on that carry. Quarterback back in the shotgun. Dropping back, passing run, and he makes the grab. He was in perfect position to make that catch.
Yeah, the receiver showed great concentration looking that one right into his hands.
3rd and short.
Hit him low. Give it all you got, D. Come on.
Nickelback. He takes the delayed handoff. He picked up enough to convert for the first on that delayed handoff.
1-yard gain on the play. First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Drop back. Drop.
They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gap, and brought down the back for a loss.
2nd and long coming up here. Ball on their own 35.
Take him out.
Gets the pass off. There he goes. The 40. Big time play by Rodgers.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Cowboys ahead of the Lions 35-17. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. They'll go from the I formation.
Bulldog under. Yep, now.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. Passing on first down. Pressure with the throw. He's at the 20. Harrington has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens? You get into a rhythm. The way this guy's throwing, he's going to stay in that rhythm until the defense knocks him out of it.
It's 1st and 10. Under pressure, throws it, and he makes the grab. He goes down at the 4-yard line. That completion will give him 200 yards passing. Good job getting past the sticks on that one.
1-yard gain on the play.
First down and goal to go. Ball is 2.5 yards out.
Give it all you got. Is that all you got?
Stewart in the backfield. He'll get it again. And John, clearly they're not willing to abandon the running game yet.
I don't know if the running game is going to get them where they want to go at this point.
2nd and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line.
Stay, guys. Get at it.
play of this drive. Pressure coming. This pass is incomplete. No one there, and now it's third down.
On the coverage.
So now we have 3rd and goal. Ball on the 1. And this is the 11th play of this drive. Another run.
Now watch how this defense comes up with a big stop. They're back up in their own end zone trying to keep those guys off the board, and they make a play like that. That's a heck of a defensive play.
The Lions line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. 12th play of this drive. Throwing. Touchdown, Detroit. A great job by the quarterback to float it up there for the touchdown.
The receiver showed good leaping skills on that pass. He almost jumped out of his shoe.
They'll be within 10 if they can convert right here.
Here come the heat. Bust this grill, D.
Man in motion.
Rotate, line, rotate. Is that all you got?
Hand it off to the back. The 2-point conversion attempt fails.
You know, it's hard enough to put it in the end zone when you have 4 tries.
The offense was out there for a good part of the quarter, John. 10 plays and a touchdown against that defense.
Anytime you can keep the defense on the field for that many plays and keep the chains moving, you're doing something right. Not only do you put points on the board, but you also wear down that defense.
Hansen comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 29, back to
And there's a short kickoff. From the 10.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. Now that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 29. Bryant goes in motion.
Get at him, D.
With the carry, they'll bring him down at the 30. About a 2-yard gain by the fullback.
2 on the play.
Hawkeye right. Get the ball.
Dropping back. And he's brought down in the backfield by Porcher. And he got into the backfield quickly that time, John.
Looks like there was a missed assignment somewhere. The play looked like it was developing perfectly. And boom, the pass rusher got there and dragged him down.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here. Carter sets up. They give it to the halfback. Off runs through the tackle. Quite a run here in the second half.
And you love to see this kind of explosiveness in the second half. A run like that could mean the defense is tired.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
On the 40-yard line.
90 hit him low.
To the air on 1st down. Closing in. To throw. He finds his man. No trouble making that catch.
That's what these receivers are always looking for. A soft coverage or a hole in the zone where they can break free and wait for the pass to get there.
2nd and about 1. Ball on their own 49.
Let's go. Come on.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Looking to run it here. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
On the run, 1-yard gain on the play.
Bulldog. Look, scream. Give it all you got.
Again on the run. And he picks up just enough to convert. They're looking to keep this drive going.
Well, they had a clean shot at the ball carrier, but they didn't finish the play and ended up costing them a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Stay down. Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
Hammered. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that
On
run.
the carry. 3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 46-yard line. They line up in the I formation. 2 minutes to go.
46-yard line. Second and 7. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Set.
Man in motion.
Hut. 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 Hut.
They give it to the halfback. Hammer couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Give it all you got.
Hand off to the tailback. Missed tackle. The 40. Detroit will call a timeout here.
Timeout.
They have 1 timeout left. Great play calling on 3rd down again.
Yeah, but this offense keeps coming through with first down after first down.
This one is just about in the books.
You got it.
Hammer it. A yard, maybe 2 on the
On
carry.
the run. Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Get. 90 bull. Set.
Second and 8. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Bust is good.
Hand it off. Loss of about 1.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
Man in motion.
We'll see. Back on DB. Sideline to sideline.
Again with the carry. Detroit calls a timeout.
By the defense.
That's their last one. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. So we'll see if the field goal unit can come through here. This will be a long field goal attempt, about a 49-yarder. And it's on its way. And so that kick is good. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 88.
Decent kick. We should have a return from the 5. Detroit needs 2 scores to get back into this one.
Number 88.
They'll pass on every play from here on out.
When you're down by more than 1 score and there's less than a minute left, that's all you can really do.
Set.
Using motion.
Stay after him.
Throwing on first down. Pressure, gets rid of it. A little off target, but caught. The defender brings him down at the 30-yard line.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense.
The officials are signaling that he grabbed the face mask.
Sometimes the defender will do whatever it takes to get a guy down. This time he got caught pulling him down by the mask.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 35. The Lions line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Dropping back, gets the pass off, and he hits his target. They move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here. He'll stop the clock with a spike.
Okay, they got to keep throwing downfield to move the chains while keeping the clock movement to a minimum.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Bring that pain, baby. Ain't nothing.
Drops back, gets rid of it. Nice adjustment. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. And they hurry up to the line.
Gain on the play.
Give it all you got, D. Come on. Get out now. Here come the heat.
Spike stops the clock.
They're going to need to pass here, and they're not worried about first downs anymore. They need big gains and a quick score.
Hawk out right.
2nd and 10.
Under pressure, the throw. He was unable to bring that one in.
I think he just took his eyes off that one. They're running out of time and downs. It's time for them to call their best play before it's too late.
The Cowboys come out in a nickel package.
35-yard line.
Pressure coming with the pass. Did a good job pressuring the quarterback on that play.
He hung in there. He didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
8th play of this drive. Gets the pass off, incomplete. The offense turns the ball over on downs.
They needed to keep the ball and try to score. Maybe next time they may try something a little different from the playbook.
With the defense not having all of its timeouts, they'll probably come out and take a knee here on first down.
The 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
Carter gets set. It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 32.
Come on, get up. Bring the pain.
And the clock runs out. The final score is Dallas 38, Detroit 23. This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.